Please help me welcome to the stage the owner of Mockingbird Marketing, Mr. Conrad Sam. Please stand to your feet.
Thank you, Ron. Guys, stay up. Like, we're gonna stand up. So A, I'm standing between you guys and scotch, so I apologize. B, our energy level is a little low. And C, I'm going to use this to take a poll, okay? How many of you, if you did not think about Pokemon injury lawyer at some level, if you haven't thought about that as a marketing aspect, you may sit down. Okay, good. If you have written content about Pokemon marketing lawyer, expert, injury, Atlanta, or something of the sort, if you have not written that content, you may sit down. What I want to do is show you how this works and how to do it right. I'm going to show you some of the best examples that we have done in my proudest work. Those of you who've seen me speak before, I tend to be very concrete. This is not concrete. This is hard. It's creative. It's out of the box for those of you guys who are like, what's the square on your shirt? This is meant to be inspirational. This is the best slide. This is the only slide. If you only think about one thing, take this away. This is a client that we work with, and you can see a very clear step up. These are 2 link building campaigns, okay? And they have an immediate and persistent impact on traffic. I did a study for the ABA that says that for every 100 visitors, you will get roughly 3.5 phone calls. So this is a huge deal. This is the magic bullet. The way we did outreach doesn't work when the story is 4 months old. So that first case, the very first Snapchat distracted driving injury case that caused 2 deaths, got nothing from a backlink perspective. But when you run your link building correctly, we got 140 domains linking to this law firm's site. 140, including CNN, NBC, CBS, like the whole works. So how do you do that is what I want to walk you through. And it's a framework, and it's a mindset, and it's creativity, and it's really hard, and it's so hard that a lot of SEOs don't even do it. This is the framework, and it's very simple as a framework, and it's very hard and very creative to actually execute on. Anchor content, raving fans. In that case, the anchor content was the picture of the Mercedes, okay? Because it lived on my client's domain. And the key here is the anchor content lives on your domain. It doesn't live on YouTube. It doesn't live on Pinterest. It doesn't live anywhere else but your domain. And that anchor content is something that's really interesting and amazing and something that you can't get anywhere else. The raving fans are people who care about it. And they can be anybody. It can be a football team. It can be people who are into weed, right? Like, it doesn't matter. They have to be online. They have to deeply care about what you're talking about. And you have to be able to reach them. Creative, it's inspirational. I'm hoping that you guys walk out of here with like, hey, here's an idea. Maybe I can do something around this. So the rest of the slides here are meant to incite your creativity. We are killing black men in this country, and this is outrageous, okay? Where's the legal community? What's going on? Why? A lot of lawyers, you guys went into this practice of law to stand up for justice, for the little guy. There's a whole, and I love working with you guys for this. But where is the legal community in this? You guys know this guy? Yes. All right. Jamie Casino's doing it all wrong, and I'm going to show you why.
I'm Jamie Casino. You may have seen some of my personal injury commercials on TV. I'm attorney Jamie Casino, and I don't represent villains anymore. I speak for innocent victims who cannot speak for themselves.
I get to watch all of you guys watch this, and I get a little bit of like, right? So here's the thing that happened. This was during the Super Bowl. This right here, 193 domains, wrote about this, and linked to the YouTube video. Okay? It's completely in the wrong place. 193 domains linking to a law firm website would make him untouchable for years. I can't generate that kind of work. I mean, maybe once every 4 years we can do something like this. Okay? He put his anchor content in the wrong place. Okay? It has to be done correctly. So he's got, I don't know, if you look at the video, there's like 5 million views, blah, 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 blah. Great. And the social media marketing people will be like, yeah, we got a ton of views on YouTube, yay. But would I take those links pointing back to my site so when people are looking for Atlanta personal injury lawyer, I have that magic bullet that is going to win? Okay? So you have to understand how this works. And the anchor content has to live on your website. You know what the CNN article was the day after I pulled this, about this? They found that employees who had gone to the whistleblower phone number internally to Wells Fargo had been fired. Right? Kind of crazy. And why can't you get that employee from Wells Fargo in your own city to talk about their experience there? Link building is really hard, and sometimes because of what we do, you're dealing with really difficult subject matter. This stuff makes me sick. I mean, so I'm not a lawyer, and I have had a privilege of getting to work with lawyers and see the legal industry from the outside, and not many people have had that opportunity. I love working with you guys because of what you do. I want to see more. You will be more successful if you have a bigger voice about this. Okay? And you'll be more successful in SEO, but you'll also be more successful with your clients. And then you can go funny. Some Canadian gets hammered and swims to Detroit, right?
Hi, I'm Will Hudson.
And I'm Chris Harris. You know, kids, if you're in possession of less than 2 ounces of marijuana in the state of Texas, that is a Class B misdemeanor.
Unless you make the really stupid decision to try to either alter, destroy, or conceal your weed while you're standing next to a police officer. Don't do that. Then it becomes the third-degree felony of tampering with evidence.
We wrote a song to help you remember this. Don't eat your weed. Moving down the road, you're driving pretty slow, 'cause you've got some marijuana on you. Oh, please don't eat your weed, 'cause it's only a Class B
Misdemeanor.
No, please don't eat your weed. Anything under a quarter pound is still not a felony. But you couldn't eat that much weed. Probably.
Okay. I love these guys, right? This is anchor content like at a whole different level of creative, right? And they also kind of, I suspect, if you're the kind of person who might get nailed for weed in Texas, you're like, I'm gonna call these guys. This is brilliant anchor content, right? And it's creative and it's out of the box and there's no way you could possibly come up with it unless you started thinking creatively about what you do, okay? And we have to do that because, and this is the thing, the links that come from this type of content. If you look at the links, and I ran the Majestic report on this, there's tons of people linking to this, right? And it's very easy to take this and put it in front of people on the web who happen to be interested in weed, which are frankly super easy to find, right? So anchor content, raving fans, put them together. How the two candidates' approaches to student loans are going to have an impact on the future. And I'm like, I saw this and I'm like, some lawyer wrote that. Some smart lawyer wrote that, right? And lo and behold, not only is it a smart lawyer, it's a dude I know, Fleischman. Smart guy out of, I want to say, Massachusetts or New York. I think he's Mass. Smart guy. So boom, he's taking this. He's not even taking an opinion. He's just telling you what's going to happen, right? And he goes to a strong site about credit ratings, writes a post for them, links back to his site, okay? So I've been giving you like really big picture stuff. This is easy. not suggesting you dress up like Pikachu. Go, because this is a really good question.
If you can actually embed the video into your content on your site from YouTube, even though it's posted on YouTube, but embedded in your site.
Right. So can I take the YouTube video and put it on my site? Thank you very much. Have an awesome night.
Before you leave, let's hear it again for Conrad Sam.